The cloudy? Because we normally do cloudy if we have something up.
In the location.
Fair.
I was like, what the fuck you mean? It's not... The bridge isn't outside.
It's been a while
ground.
since we did fogginess, so my brain forgot.
All right, don't be a 5-year-old.
Damn.
Okay, you can get them started. I'm gonna switch into Ghost Avatar.
All right, I'm
Okay.
in the bracer hall, waiting for me to traumatize some young bracers.
Oh yeah.
Hey, your father's not forsaken. However, I don't know what the hell's going on. What? Yeah, sorry, kid.
Father's not forsaken, but he's something else. Don't let Herman know. Herman might question it.
He's not forsaken. But I mean, he also kind of is.
So, go take it up with the King of the Death Knights. They seem to know what's going on. What?
Yes. Go talk to the Black King.
Yeah, so Theo absolutely would have gone to like his superiors or like Father Kevin. Like, what the fuck just happened? What if they responded with like, it's okay, buddy, or like just pat his shoulder like you'll learn.
No, they probably would have actively sent him a what the fuck?
Yeah, Death Knights are real.
Herman.
Oh.
Yeah, Herman's just sitting there like, oh yeah, no, you guys are just figuring this out. Sorry, I forgot to tell you.
There's no way he knows about the Death Knights.
Well, he's heard mention of it before, remember?
Yeah, no, they've heard whispers of it.
True.
And even then, Herman's the weird
Players have been
esoteric dude.
released.
It's not impossible for him to like learn a little bit from a funny book, but not like to a fucking like extreme.
One of the flashback things I need to set up I need to start doing the boss flashback setup soon. Like the boss fights. Like I need to start getting
Hi, Wolfie.
Wolfie.
I forgot that teleports you.
I'm honestly thinking, do I make Old Man Herman?
I'm also debating if I want to drop the little bit between Luther and Leslie. Because it hasn't been brought up yet. Could be.
Could be.
It's the whole thing of...
I mean,
what was that, Ember?
I said it's probably not a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Get breadcrumbs, plus remember, it adds incentive for them to try and find Luther, because it's like, wait, what the fuck does he know?
True.
They all just walked straight past the bracer.
Man, y'all got me fucked up.
You could just have sound emanating
that's
from the
tragic.
Bracer Guild.
That's fucking tragedy. You might need to leave the bracer guild.
Where are they all going?
They're starting to head towards the hill.
What do you mean they're starting to head towards the hill?
They're starting to
The
hit
training hill.
That's their way.
Oh, they're heading
It's
to the
the
training
hang-
hall.
You know, the hangout place.
I
Yeah.
see.
Wow, that's funny. They didn't even check in at the bracer hall.
God. Like, I was just waiting at the bracer hall. That's where all the bracers are, right? That's where they go first.
Father Theo walks out of the building,
Didn't
sees
even
them all up there,
sign the
walks up there, and
paperwork.
just looks at them.
Didn't
the
even
heck is
sign
going on
the
with-
forms.
What the heck is going on with Alex? Shit.
Oh, there.
What's going on with Alex's shirt?
Ah, there you all are.
He keeps logging in and logging out, like he's like constantly crashing.
I was wondering where you all are at.
I mean, we were just outside.
I was in the guild house waiting for you all.
Well, you didn't say where you wanted to meet properly.
I figure you up at the bracer hall when coming to town.
Sometimes.
Fair. Isn't there like no one in there sometimes?
Sometimes.
It really depends.
Chat
Well,
like
I'll
the other
see
day,
them.
but
See
then
if
like
you
every
wanna
time he's in
have a
RP
talk.
sessions, he's like constantly like,
A lot of papers.
Yes, of course. Come on, is that all of you, or are there more?
They should be all of us right now. I don't know if the others will get by.
Right.
Cat came down with something sadly, so we won't be seeing
Yeah.
her. Very unfortunate.
Fair enough. I'll have a one-on-one with her, or if you feel the need, you can relay the information yourselves. So, come on.
That right. Fuck, try to look up paperwork.
VR chat.
15 tabs of Chrome.
Yeah, I'll go
Here,
check because I know he's
long
not
now.
exactly the most
Take a seat,
organized
everyone.
person when it comes to his shit.
3.
All right, everyone situated?
Yeah.
Good. So, as you are all aware, I was asked by Katsura and yourself to look into the appearances of your deceased father and Katsura's deceased mother. And the speculation that the two of them were forsaken. Well, I can say that they're not forsaken. But
That's good.
that
right?
doesn't mean that their rest is not disturbed. They're not
I
forsaken
see.
necessarily.
But they're not necessarily human either.
They're not puppets of Abaddon, if that's what you're worried about. Puppets of another.
I mean, that's an upside, eh?
To give a bit of context, I visited your father's grave while I was in Ordis. That was one of my reasons for going there. And while I was there, there were, of course, the grave looked too new, too clean. Came off as weird, unnatural. But while I was there, I ran into two individuals who were also paying their respects at Roland's grave. Two people clad in black armor, one of them with a bracer symbol, a bracer badge. One of them was introduced as Leslie initially, if that name rings a bell for any of you.
That was, I think Luther said their teacher at one point.
Yeah, I think I remember vividly Luther mentioning someone of that name before.
Yeah.
Not much more than that, though.
Well, Leslie is just a name she took on. It's not her true name. Her real name is Ixalan, and the other one with her was Odin. They are Death Knights.
What's a Death Knight?
What do they look like exactly?
Come, sit down. Just sharing my findings with the others.
Hello there, Ermin.
You have good timing.
Eli's father and Katsura's mother are not forsaken. They're not puppets of Abaddon. But their rest is still disturbed. And the two death knights that I met there informed me of such. They were brought back to observe by their king. And apparently their king was one to not let, in their own words, one to not
The
let
King of the Death Knights or the parents?
King of the Death Knights. Your guess is as good as mine. They're legends as
Fair enough.
far as the Guerrero to go. They are just legends. And in their own words, Our king also is not one to let gifted individuals be cheated in life. And apparently those two are not the only ones who were brought back. Other individuals have as well.
Interesting. Though, Theo, if I may, you'll start to believe a lot of legends are true.
As I'm learning.
Trust me. Yeah, that's what I got into when I first went on my first mission.
They also mentioned something about pulling back the final veil or something to that degree.
Recall we talked about.
So, to sum it up,
Looks like
I
I'll
think
need to
they're
have some
mad, and now
conversations with
they're
some people.
somehow wreaking havoc somewhere, and we don't know
Well, what if
where they're at.
they're not
exactly.
just wreaking havoc?
Yes, my assumption is that this Leslie came to these lands and took that name and became a bracer. You might be able to look her up in the bracer records.
Shouldn't we get hard?
Right. Yeah.
Oh yes, the names for them were Death Knight Ixalan and Odin. Looked to be... Then I asked Leslie about Luther, given their apparent association. As we've known about the association between Luther and Leslie for a bit, we just don't know the connection. She gave vague answers, something about killing his grandfather.
I see.
But he said training, you mentioned? That's what he mentioned before?
Aye.
An up-and-coming bracer trained by a Death Knight. Certainly interesting.
Indeed.
We get a lot of that lately.
That's...
I don't know. I feel like it's pretty tame for now.
Why would they be at my father's grave?
Apparently Leslie knew your father. Worked with him
Well, if
during
she
her
was
time
posing
as a bracer.
bracer, that would make sense.
Aye. Here's a good question, Father, if you gotta look. Do you know what the Death Knight's armor looked like?
No, it was black in nature, and I think it's been described to you before as well, if I recall. I didn't get quite look at. They wore cloaks. It was hard to get a good look at it.
Yeah, fair enough.
What I do know is they got a sense of overwhelming death and danger on them. They were able to
that's
see.
fun.
They were able to see through me. Able to pinpoint me as a member of the Gracerata just by looking at me.
Like that's legit.
I can come off as a wandering priest. No problem.
Yeah, with shoulder pads like that and a knee pad like that.
Dangerous times.
Maybe one of
It
these
really is
armored
dangerous times, but
individuals was one of the black armored people that we saw back in Crossbow. Or, well, I saw. Remember?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah, did you take a picture of it or something?
No, by the time I'd noticed them, I prefer they were gone.
Order of list of what I'm getting done.
Wow.
well, anything else you need to explain to us, Theo?
Nothing else, much more. She essentially told me just to put in simple terms, to stay in my lane until the time was right.
No, fun. Mild threat.
I feel like I've heard that sentence so many times, but sure.
I'm afraid I don't have more information than that. On the upside,
Well, I mean, hey, at least you got us something.
on the,
Better than nothing.
on the upside, they're not being controlled by an evil entity, just an entity we don't know much about.
Don't know if they're good, don't know if they're evil,
My
but by the
question
sound
is,
of it,
What brought them back?
but by the sound
And
of it
how do
all,
we stay with them?
It sounds like they've been busy.
that's gonna be a problem for another day because that's a bit trickier since they're not
Oh
forsaken.
man, that just adds more enemies to the ones we already have.
Well, they're not
They're-
enemies. You don't know that. You're just assuming.
Let's not jump to conclusions.
No, I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about the person who apparently, woke up your parents.
And we don't know if they are an enemy or not.
They,
Exactly.
in their own words,
Good to be
they
cautious.
woke them up to observe, so that the dead have a say.
Observe and also give them another chance. By the sound of it, how you explained it at something.
Yeah, but you said death
I don't
knife.
know.
I'm assuming that means something bad.
Don't know. I will
It is.
attempt to do more digging into that subject. Hell, when I even reached out to
Same
my...
Are you guys gonna be upset with me if I
What
say
you
I
told
think the
me has
dead
caught
should
my
just stay
interest.
dead?
No? Also,
No.
I think we actually agree with you.
Some
Fox.
things have
It's the
definitely
fact of
piqued
them
my interest.
bringing back
Two
up
things in
people's
particular.
dead
It's
parents
weird.
to do
What's
Right?
that?
something bad.
Well, for
'Cause
one,
if
certain individual raising the
they're
dead, that's pretty
brought
obvious
back
one. Come on.
In a
Right.
sense, because this is just a thought.
The second one is their goal.
If they died too early and wanted
Hmm.
to come back, that's where it gets a little bit in the middle, you know.
I might have some ideas, but I will
Because
not
people-
divulge.
People
Yeah, trust
are
me, I
sad.
know.
Yeah. In
I'll-
other cases,
as I said, I'll do
if
more
you want
digging on
to
my
you're up,
end.
You can do what you want. That's it.
Same
if you
here.
want, where it's really bad if they bring them back and just do them.
and I
for
don't know
people
if there are
purpose,
more
make
than just the
them
two of them here on
zombies.
the continent.
Yeah.
So it's like I can see your point, but
We'll
also you
find
gotta
out.
look at it at other ends.
I
as
will
well.
tell you this. If you see them, don't engage in a fight.
Depends on the person.
Yeah.
We'll see
It
what
also
occurs.
depends on how the person who raised them views it.
Even I'm telling you, they're bad news.
Though, here's
I'm
another
saying
thought
that.
for it too. If they wanted to stay dead, why are they walking?
Then you
around
don't
when
need
they
more
just
info.
want to be dead?
I know you are plenty, Herman.
The ones that aren't being controlled. Fine.
Trust me, you don't. You only know a portion.
Well, that's like Herman knows something because he knows everything.
No, I don't.
Well, that's
Yeah, he
all.
doesn't. He only knows a good handful.
That's all the info I can give
But
at the
I know a
moment.
decent bit of things.
It wasn't an extremely long conversation. Idle threats and then information
Little
dumps.
tidbits. Yeah.
And then saying,
Thank you either way.
"Oh, of course.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
Hmm.
Nothing concrete, but it's a step in the right direction."
No, that's better. Better than nothing.
Hmm.
It's also a lot safer than what we've been doing too, with going out and having people point daggers and other stuff at us while we talk to them at times. But what can you do sometimes?
Maybe I can build some kind of magical trap to catch him.
What, the Death Knights?
I'm pretty sure Morgan wouldn't trust you doing that with where you're at right now.
I'll be honest, I doubt they would work.
It's a trap. Oh, a normal one. Not a normal one. Maybe a magical one? I've been trying to use magic for traps. I don't think it works as much.
To get them going on it when we're ready for it.
Oh yeah, I can bring.
I'm about done.
Give me
I'm
The
about
only
done with
other
my
thing I
conversation.
can think of, the only other thing I could think of is bringing in VV to
Couldn't you just
direct
set
it.
pitfall
imagine a
to be
trap.
like a fire trap, like you just
Yeah.
set oil on it and then you set it on fire.
I tried to electrify it, but I don't think it works that good. Imagine getting pit trapped and then just getting electrocuted at the same time.
Well, while you all
I had that happen
brainstorm,
once. It's not fun.
I do have
You had it happen once? What the?
I mean, not
Right.
exactly, but basically.
further work to
Wow,
get to.
wow, so
I hate
you
to
okay?
cut this short. But I'm called elsewhere for the time
no,
being.
You're fine, Father. You take care, alright? Be safe on your travels as well.
No, I always am.
Thank you again.
Of course.
Thank you again, Father.
And I'm in the chat now. If you all have any questions for me, feel free to send me private messages. I'm never that far away.
Of course.
Having my own private airship tends to help with that. So.
Well, I gotta do it too.
You have an
Oh, yeah, that
airship?
reminds me.
Graza to get their own
Send you
ship.
pictures. I'll send you pictures of the magic circles and anything else you need. I have a few of them saved in my Arcus.
Please
if you
do.
need any pictures, let me know.
Of course, I appreciate that.
Especially if you find out about the teleporting ones, because that's the main
Those
one
are the
that's
ones I'm
bothering the
talking
hell
about.
out of me.
Those are the ones those are the ones.
Oh, thank God.
Eli, you alright?
Thank you again.
Of course. I'll continue the dig. And be careful, you all. Yeah?
Let me know if you need help.
Of course. I appreciate
Same
it.
goes for all of us. You need any help? I don't mind lifting a paw or two.
Absolutely. Be safe.
You don't have paws, you have hands.
You too.
Alright, my lore dump is done.
So how'd it feel to dump the lore?
Good. Had less of a kick, I think, because they already knew because they saw in text. But still good all the same.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we'll always have a little less of an impact due to people watching
Oh, of
the
course.
text RPs, but
Of course, yeah. Alright. He goes onto his airship that he parked out here, and then he flies away. But at least I gave them some sort of a hint. Hey, people remembered that Luther mentioned Leslie. Hooray!
it's always great when the players remember.
Well, because I know initially when Leslie came up as a name, they're like, wait, who's that? I'm like, wow, none of y'all remember.
To be fair, Luther hadn't mentioned it very often or for very long.
He didn't drop it too often, yeah.
The stuff we've already done.
And usually it wasn't a long conversation.
No. I didn't mean, because I didn't want to drone on, oh, my tragic backstory, oh, you know, that type of bullshit.
And they don't talk. And
well, you still haven't seen much. Something that.
No, I hope it gives them something to think about, especially involve, like, oh yeah, Luther is trained by a Death Knight,
I have one hand.
and potentially killed his grandfather. What kind of weird shit's going on with him?
Got some worth investigating.
You all know where the reach is, correct?
Yeah, we know where that is.
oh,
Oh man, we haven't been to the Reach in a while.
The desert place.
Okay, good, I am invisible, thank God. Oh, I can't remember if I had my invisibility on. Or not. Oh no, and Venus just missed it. No. Oh no. They're like, oh no, Venus just missed the conversation. No.
It's
It has a lot
unfortunate.
to do with that crown blight. That's why I'm here privately.
Oh, bye.
Oh.
Will you need me to help with generic NPC stuff?
No, unfortunately, they're
been
going
bothering
to
us
a
a bit.
very, very dead city. Residents of 1.
Roger.
It might be dangerous.
Oh, the brace that are dangers that are middle name.
My middle name is Anne.
What? It is? This whole time you didn't tell us?
Oh, you never asked.
Wait a room.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't.
That
ask.
sudden
I'm sorry.
burst of information, but I digress.
Did I say something wrong?
This is a secret.
What? Why did I say something wrong again?
I'd say more so.
Never mind that. Never mind that.
You still
I know.
We have a good time here.
I'm investigating different things that we might be able to use to prevent things.
Well, that's good to hear.
I bumped into a courier ally of yours that knows a bit about the affliction and gave me the directions to this place.
Kidding?
Vivi.
Maybe?
Green hair.
Yeah, there he goes. Immediately, yeah.
Green hair, kind of stinky.
Yeah.
Damn.
I honestly didn't know who she was.
You've met her
Okay.
like several
And apparently-
times.
I really don't. I don't remember them. They're ghosts.
Wanky miss her. Wait.
Leo, you're a special boy.
Thought she was taking time off and recovering from after we got her out, but like, I guess she's back to it. Fair enough.
Her previous afflictions have been affecting her.
Just previous.
You don't know.
Son of a. Alright. What are we gonna do, Herman?
It's not
I'm
my
assuming
place
you
to
have an
tell
answer.
you.
I don't have the information. So,
What do you want me to do?
I'll talk with her at some point and we'll see her
Damn it,
again.
I don't
Herman.
know where we're going.
But she has a relation to the
Kill me.
place I'm giving
Need to
you
figure out the
information.
situation first.
Oh,
If
fun.
that
Okay.
I get an idea of what to do.
Mm-hmm.
You, I believe, are aware she has two families, correct?
Yes, I'm very aware.
The city I'm referring to is where her adopted parents were. You know where that is.
There we go.
I wonder how fast they write a second.
There's a lot of inside lore here that I do not know.
You'll be learning.
Since
That's
I
not
won't,
everything that they just put.
and since I won't be near the rest of the night, I'm gonna hydrate with beer.
You had imparted
It's
itself
kind
on
of
you.
my whole
Look what
thing.
you caused. Look what you
Pardon me,
caused.
Saram?
What do you? I didn't.
I would be
cause-
alright.
Forgive me. I
Okay.
just
I don't
got
even
you.
know what I
was,
did.
Just tightening these. Could you, if it's no bother at all, could you fill me in on what exactly is going on? I'd like to be educated about the situation before I do anything.
I've been investigating a location that has been probably one of the most earliest afflictions of the Crown Blight.
Alright.
In most things, it's referred to as necropolis.
Your Sumerian handwriting is very good. Has anyone ever told you that?
Indeed. Thank you.
I think they
Oh, it's
mastered
all
the art
outside.
of writing.
I'm also a
Alright.
merchant, so it needs to be very good.
Ah. I see, I see.
I mean, it takes me at least a month to get through notes after it's either fail or
Alright, I'm
pass
back.
Welcome back.
item.
The Reach is an area.
I can probably
in
turn off
the
my trackers.
lands around the Hunter territories.
I'll save the battery
It
for
is
it.
where we theorize that the pathway to
Yeah.
this necropolis is.
I don't know how much we're going to have with
An old
NPC
ally of the
wise.
Racers is the
That's
one
fine.
who confirmed a lot of my suspicions.
Oh,
Alright.
I got my 5 minutes of fame.
I'm hoping if
I
we
did.
are
I did what I
to find
advertised to do.
information about
That's
blights,
about it.
I might be able to produce a vaccine of some sort.
Of course.
Excuse me.
or at least something to resist.
Like, I'm pretty sure
Beautiful.
Wolfie can be a player and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's our objective. Observe things.
Unfortunately, the combat stuff that I was working on for Theo is not finished because I'm very picky
I
with
have a
sound
path that
design.
leads across the outskirts of the reach, leads towards what appears to be a bridge, and towards what is also referred to as Necropolis.
All right.
I will be fast. Mostly
They should recognize that name. I think Necropolis has been mentioned once or twice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's been mentioned a couple times.
Thank you for.
You would have to go through so many pens.
And now that all my Alterna stuff has been migrated over to YouTube, that's all done. Woo!
I'm assuming a lot.
Now I just gotta do all my Tempest stuff.
Alright, thank you for your time, sir. I hope you have a safe travel wherever you go.
I guess we can
Do we even have a way to name you? Do you have a name or?
fingers here. Exerting excess
Blue.
potential
I go by
stress on
Owl.
your palm, and that's what makes the noise.
You just
but
told us to
Owl.
call him out. Okay.
Blue Owl.
The Owl Man with the Owl Plan.
There's no such
The L,
thing.
which
name
I'm-
is too complicated. and
Which
has
I'm
too
pretty
many
sure the bracers are convinced is a
Why does your name have questions?
a,
in it?
Three
No,
owls in a
I'm
trench
not-
coat.
I'm not even gonna
No,
go
a hybrid
Go over there.
is what I heard mentioned last time.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Since apparently the only characters that don't speak are hybrids. Clearly,
We
the
have,
only possible characters.
but we
that
have
can't
hybrids who speak.
Okay.
Nope, sorry.
Argent.
Okay.
That's
Doesn't matter the fact that all the hybrids that don't
Argent.
speak make some sort of noise.
Argent and Vamps.
Thank you, Al.
Yeah,
Kezu.
not to mention the fact that every other hybrid that don't speak make some sort of noise.
That worked.
Don't worry, I got it.
Oh yeah, my
You know?
Named Crow. Didn't work with them well.
Oof. I might have some roggy parts to send your way when after we're done with his investigation.
Also, I got the idea of doing a little funny
Very
or
well.
just stuff in the Discord.
Mm.
Oh, let's get on to it. It's gonna be a rough day. I can feel it already.
I'm going to go to a spot where I look like I'm hiding behind somewhere and just take pictures
Safe
of them.
travels.
Alright.
Feel free to take as many pictures as you want in any
As-
way you want.
As many upskirt shots as you desire. I
If
mean,
you
what?
do too many upskirts, I will fucking yeet and delete you.
Okay, so we know
Though
the
I don't
person
think
that
anyone
liked it
here
and the
has a
person
skirt
that
to do
disliked
that
it.
with, anyways.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, no.
When there's a will, there's a way.
No, just because it's
Who has blue dot? Oh, I think that's
Who?
Venus's thing.
Who?
No. There's a blue dot that was in the sky.
Hmm?
I'm pretty sure that's
What's
Venus's
up, Hill?
thing. No.
Walks in. Character name Owl. Walks over. Who? That was pretty good.
I hated that. I was like, God damn it.
That is definitely something Herman would do, though. You can't deny that.
Afflictions.
It's
I'm
more
turned
or
on
less.
No, my funny thing is just because just the joke that was happening in model making of just,
What the-
oh, we found the ninja.
What the? I saw a giant beacon in the sky. What the hell is that?
Yeah, I think that's Venus's stuff acting up. Just ignore it.
Ah.
Probably.
Yeah. There's the system that they use for the guns is kind of
Borked.
Yeah, this is
It's-
why I might have to teach him some stuff. Not the end of the world. I might slide him some
It-
stuff I have. I got some decent lasers.
yeah.
I don't know if you heard when I was leaving the door. I did say, "Let the good
I heard.
blood guide you." Oh, you did hear that.
Yeah, if you actually caught I don't know if he caught because he turned away, but he actually bowed.
Oh, so they know what that means.
Yep.
Oh, that's a
They are
terrifying thing.
merchant.
They are a exotic merchant.
I'm more surprised the Yharnam culture has went through this one merchant, even though there's not many Yharnamites at all.
So, shall I drop the portal to the Steps of Fate?
I don't know.
Do we want
outside?
Do we want them to go to the steps first, or do we want them to go to the area outside that first, so that they can kind of have a bit more build up?
I'm fine with either. Do we
Okay,
have
we'll
the outside area?
Yeah, it's the old FF11 map.
Okay.
They're all heading to the
Go ahead
station.
and grab it and drop it then.
It's Gustaberg, if I remember right.
Excuse me.
I think so. Yeah. You're talking about the more deserty outside plain zone, right? That's pretty
Yeah.
large. Yeah, Gustaberg.
Oh, there it is. Womp.
Oh boy, back to Gustaberg.
I'm pretty sure last time we were in, not last time, but when they were dealing with the Chronicus
Yes.
group, we've even mentioned them being able to see the necropolis in the background, didn't we? It's been a long ass time, so
I think the last time we did it, it was with
Not last
Morgan in
time.
the book.
Not last time, because last time was the Steregios.
Yeah, there's a
The
Steregios.
corrupted Steregios.
Yeah, the frozen fire area, the one where time bled, basically. Which I actually want to make a proper custom map. I was actually debating about if I could get a hold of like
Oh, the
World of
bloom!
Warcraft assets.
The bloom!
the World of Warcraft assets, so that I could just do it.
Do you
again.
want World of Warcraft assets?
Sure.
I could look in my hands. I might have a plethora of things.
Okay, if you happen to have any the mounts from World of Warcraft, there is one mount that I know in particular that I need the wings off of.
I can take a look. Gary's Mod and Source Filmmaker might have some stuff.
Okay, I'll
Reason-
just need to refine the name for it.
Yeah, reason I'm kind of looking at it a little bit is because I thought of like rebuilding that area and re-editing it.
Oh
but
yeah,
can
no, I
also-
see what you mean with the thing. I see the giant blue orb flying around. Oh look, it's Navi.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
saying
definitely-
anything.
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen.
That is definitely Venus. It is
Yeah.
where their hand is pointing.
Hold on, let me go. I'll let them know.
Yeah.
Also, I need to see. I might have to look at something later because I had an idea.
Broke the smart gun.
Well, I'm trying to look at an idea I had of creating. Someone did a animosity system for a avatar for like Monster Hunter and stuff
There
like
we
that.
go. They're fixing it.
Yeah.
And when it locks onto a person, it has the red line that follows that person around.
Yeah.
Dead.
But I was actually looking at it and I was talking to a few people, and one of the ideas I had was, I wonder if I could do something like that where it locks on, but it uses the dash collider.
already dead.
Are you thinking about that in what sense, though?
The idea I was thinking is using a magnet spike.
But having it do it against other players?
Essentially locking it onto another player's model and then being able to dash towards the model regardless of direction, I think is what Ember's talking about.
Yeah.
I think it's possible. I would need to take a look into it.
Yeah, I can't, because the idea I had was, because there's the dash I saw that goes forward and then it can jump back, basically.
Yeah, so you need two different colliders, one that would always be facing towards the target and one that's away, so you would dash away.
There is a grappling hook that does exist that I know of. That does similar things to that, where it's like you shoot the grappling hook and it shoots off in that general direction.
Yeah, I actually thought about trying to figure out if I could do something like that with, like, say, make a clutch claw system, and then
Yes,
also make,
but
like...
here's the thing. I'm going to tell you this so you get an idea. There's going to be one problem with that.
I don't think Abby followed us.
It's really hard to sync on that.
Yeah.
You're going to have a hard time because you have to realize that means it has to sync to each individual player. So that means it's going to be very awkward.
Yeah, the other idea was to just make it something that they could aim in a direction.
It probably is a
And-
better idea to do the aim and direction concept.
Yeah, and then it just has a range that they can snap towards.
Alright, looks like
Probably
the
better on
players
that
are
one.
back. Anything I should mention to them?
Baba Booey.
Everything seems relatively fine. I think there is a lens flare thing you can turn off here.
You could
Click
also
funny
just
book.
turn off the bloom.
Yeah.
The bloom does not affect me.
You can just turn off bloom in your own settings.
Yeah, people forget about that. It's very interesting.
That's onset
yeah.
particles.
Mm-hmm.
Poll earlier that I misplaced the poll again. It's not in there properly, and that annoys me.
Yeah, I
So
don't think...
anything I should mention to the party?
Just basically as per usual, there might be little glitches in the map. If they see, like, for example, the book is not part of... You don't see that in character, you know, because I know Venus is here. As much as I don't be to be a dick, but...
I know. I get you. I know exactly what you're talking about.
No, I
They
just
do
know
the
them.
Lotus thing where they point things out that make no sense that we have to fight at them for later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Alright.
So, as it sits, they would have got here, they would have basically popped by the Reach and been like, hey, we're going by. Everyone would have just give them a standard greeting. As it sits, though, there should be nothing really too crazy in the area besides just certain things.
They would be told that they would basically have open field, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello.
Wow, the keys. So, we're going to be getting started here in a moment. Is everyone ready?
1 second. I will be in like a minute. I'm trying to fix the
Okay,
laser pointer
so I'll
behind
describe
you.
things while you're getting ready. Please excuse any parts of the map that may look off, like sea fighting, stuff like that. So, for context, you guys would have ended up traveling to the Reach. You would have stopped by, got general greetings out the way. They would have informed you that the area has been pretty much peaceful for the time being, with no large monster sightings in the area. So you pretty much have open road ahead of you. Any questions?
Well, that's nice.
No questions?
We love you.
Okay.
Like, who the fuck is that?
And
Not really.
Like, the
And
fuck
is your
is
model
that?
all set?
It's
After
there for
processing,
processing, but once it's done, it should be.
Okay. I'll give you a moment to load that.
There we go.
Oh.
Orb's still there. Don't worry about it. We'll ignore it for now.
Yeah, just it clips through terrain, so as long as we're inside, you won't
We'll
see it.
ignore it. You can fix it a different day. It's not a problem.
Okay.
This is a shiny object.
But yeah. Anyways, you guys have got.
Excuse me.
But without further ado,
You
we'll
are
go ahead and get
exclusive.
started. Once
Thank
the
you.
ghost disappears, count to 5 and you may start.
You're slow. It got counted. It's already been
Alright,
past
players
5
are
now.
released.
What do you mean?
Okay. Oh dear.
We just got
How
here and
back
he's
down
complaining.
the dusty road.
So, how far in do we want to
Oh fuck.
move them
I just
along
realized
to
what's
the
near
next
here.
map, considering this is a fairly large map
Should be
that
fine.
takes a while to traverse?
The
All the
giant
way to the
fire
end.
that destroyed
Yeah, it's gonna take them 3 hours to get there.
Okay, director of fucking Daggerfall.
No, they can travel.
Daggerfall must be to scale.
They could travel for a bit. We can also have it be a situation of them seeing monsters run the area as well.
I can hand out some of the small monster models.
Yeah. Oh, they added swimming here. I totally forgot that they did that.
What's
I fell in the water.
If you all have name tags on, you can come over to me, Gooey.
There they
There's Abby.
Yeah, she's just taking a bit to load maps.
That's true. We're going to go behind this rock over here.
I forgot that I shouldn't touch the trees because I got stuck on the trees last time I was here.
Yeah, don't touch the trees. So, this is a desert region. There is going to be a couple of small monsters that are available.
I should have some still.
We have these fuckers. They are territorial as fuck. So if the player... Relatively fine as long as the players don't get too close. Rotate a little over here. Yeah, go invisible. We'll need to move again.
But I say they're probably gonna move fast.
Yeah. Then we'll have the Ren Pelos show up, which is herbivore, and we could probably do Castodon as well, and that will be good.
Okay.
For monsters. Castodon are territorial, but not as territorial as the Talots. Talots are just assholes.
It's a lot.
We're going to go behind this mountain over here.
It's a lot of open ground, not a lot of places to hide.
Yeah. Also make sure that instead of going right when they get across the thing, they have to start going down.
Okay.
Because it's the right area leads to the frozen area. Left goes to the black key.
Alright.
Excuse me.
Where the fucky? There it is. So here's Castodon.
I hear my phone going off. What are you doing?
This is not a puppet model.
Nope, I think I'm dead.
The Talots are the only puppet model. You know what? We want to have some wild secret roaming.
We could do that.
They are from... You know what?
Desertlands, yeah. Let me just make sure we can take the seats off.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can.
And that removes everything off the face as well? Yeah, perfect. So yeah, you can also feel free to customize that to your heart's content. And you can roam around as that, and we'll call those good. Those 3 models. Have fun. Be careful of trees. And make sure you remove your saddle. Make sure you remove your saddle.
Yep. Where is that? Toggles.
Yep, there you go. And then, yeah. The players are relatively close if you guys want to just walk out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're one bend away from the river.
You guys will probably be more flighty, so if they try getting too close, just sprint away. Otherwise, curious, I guess. But yeah, if any of them try touching you, just immediately sprint in a random direction and despawn.
The group is, it seems that the group has spotted them.
Yep.
One person, Evita just said dinosaurs question mark. Herman's just gonna walk by, doesn't care, sees like bright colored animals, just like, nope, path.
Yeah, we'll have there's an area that they can actually go that would lead them to the location, so but they'll have to get down the hill basically.
I'm gonna take a wild guess because I don't hear anyone behind me. They're all stopping and looking at the brightly colored animals, aren't
Yes, they are.
they? Oh my.
All except for
I am-
Draco. Draco's moving on. The rest are staring.
Hold on.
Oh man, that's some good grub, huh? They're still watching us.
Drawings of them. Yeah, I think Leo's trying to get drawings.
Man, it's a good thing no one here understands the lore of Monster Hunter. Be like, hey, that's from the Eastlands. What is that doing here?
As I've mentioned before to Lotus, this is RRP.
I know.
And for the most part, until I learn enough about the Forbidden Lands, it just doesn't exist. So we'll be putting their monsters wherever the fuck we feel like.
But my lord!
If Monster Hunter doesn't follow their own goddamn lore, what makes you think I'm going to?
Shit, you're right.
And it's not like monsters don't migrate to new zones. Fucking hello.
Isn't this across a damn ocean?
Reoccurring monsters.
Devil Joe literally fucking flew to the new world. Like, what the fuck do you want to say?
What do you mean flew?
He flew.
No, he has no wings.
Yeah, but he's got propulsion.
Shut up! I hate you.
Clearly does the fucking beam launch.
I hate that image in my head.
What about them being watched?
The beam launch.
Oh.
I hate it.
Actually, I want to do something funny, but I need to find Abby really quick.
Abby's far over there. I think. No, actually, no, Abby's right here. I can go grab Abby. You need Abby?
I'm messaging her.
You go faster than me, Wolfie. What the fuck?
I may need to borrow a secret.
Do you want me to change into a secret for you and be the secret?
Yes. That'll work. Or actually, Gooey's right here. I could probably either grab Gooey or Wolfie.
I'll do it right here.
See. I need Abby first.
Abby's not following my gestures. My gesturing.
Okay. Make yourself white and put armor on.
Okay.
I mean, stop running!
Where is it? Scales.
Turn around, Abby!
I think there's white.
There we go.
I know you can see me.
Abby's still in a different call, so probably why Ember
Is there
went
white?
over to grab her.
There might be white. I don't know. I haven't looked in the models for too long.
What percent is the? Well,
Saturation
you're
100%.
at black.
saturation.
Oh yeah,
What's
saturation
that?
100.
What's
Saturation 100.
That? Is that under scales?
That's under scales, yes.
Saturation 100%. Got it. There we go. And you said settle on?
Yeah, you'll need saddle on. And Make the feathers more purple.
Roger.
I think Abby would appreciate more purple scales. Or not scales, feathers. There you go. Perfect.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Nope. It's not clonable. One sec.
Oh, shit, sorry. Hold on.
No.
Damn, the party needs headway. Hill. If they reach a fork in the road, tell them, if I recall, the left path that brings them down.
Yeah, they need to go down. That's what I remember.
They need to go down.
No, never mind. Man, you guys are not doing too good. Your group's really fucking spread out.
Ah, my damn.
Okay. I see that I'm muted in VR chat. The last 2 times I've been talking, someone has looked directly at me right after.
It happens sometimes.
It's making it's making me weirdly concerned.
I might as well pop in as a secret.
Do you need me to unlock?
No, I have it saved.
Okay, I meant for Ember.
They're not here at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Ember's trying to talk with Happy. There are mountains this way. Just fuck all that way.
Alright. Is seats not working? Where's the seat?
Toggle the seat on.
No, shit, sorry.
Oh, there it goes.
There you go.
Oh. Why is the seat at a weird angle? One sec.
Gooey might have to move a little bit forward. Okay, try that now. There you go.
There we
The seats is a little finicky, so
Yeah, it wobbles.
Twix is still tweaking it. Once they get the sounds, they're gonna work on it again.
Okay.
So
Alright,
don't worry about the seat as much.
Let's run past the party.
I need to start standing up anyway, so this model's a good excuse for me to stand up.
I'm just in sit down mode right now.
For context, I'm just another wild secret to make things easy.
We'll give them a route. All you have to do is run past them and jump off the side of the building.
Meep. You want me to just run right past them?
Yeah, run right past them. The left. Follow the path.
Now you see.
Down this way?
Mm-hmm.
It's not a path.
Go right up the... Jump.
Jump?
Just jump. Yep, jump.
Jump.
That's right, I can glide.
Yes, you can. Keep going left. Keep going left. We'll give them a path to follow.
If they realize it.
That sun's so powerful I could see it through the wall.
Opie, I'll go ahead and join you as a Teloth.
Okay, go left again. Just keep following this path.
Yep.
We could start encroaching on where the players are. A little bit. Nothing too crazy.
Bird up.
Bum, bum, bum.
And then
Oh. No.
I see you cracking your neck as the secret.
I'm trying to. Oh, there we go. Come on. Oh, there it goes.
Okay, they're at the cliff. They're trying to find a way down.
Oh, they know what path to take, so this is our stop.
Wait, is this a path? It goes a little
Just
bit.
me and Wolfie casually, slowly stalking them.
Who's this nerd?
They are turning away from it, because...
Oh, excuse me. Oh.
Again, we won't actually go for them unless if they get really close to us. More of just curious and territorial.
Making his stuff a bit more shiny, and apparently that skin there is not supposed to be there, so...
Ooh, extra skin.
Yeah, so I'll just tell her to make that, like, transparent or something.
Lovely.
And a few things.
Who's this character?
He is a paladin. He's a rider paladin.
Oh.
You know that joke that everyone's making of, we saw a weird guy on a weird bird thing? That's the guy.
Why are they going away from the route?
I did say there is a sheer drop down, or a little farther, where there's a slight incline, then a sheer drop down. There's no way down without
They have
dying.
grapples and stuff like that. They literally have all the climbing tools.
There's also the art of falling.
They also are literally the Hunterlands. They could just drop down if need be.
Wolfie, we might have to do some percussive persuasion.
How many player deaths will it take until they go the right way?
Hill, you were supposed to be the person to help us. But yeah, you deafened.
Yeah, you deafened motherfucker.
Oh.
Yeah, they're just trying to spook you off.
What the fuck? I just see fucking
These things
fire.
deal with fucking big ass monsters. I'm sorry, they're not getting scared off by a little gunshot.
I just saw fucking fireworks in the distance.
Yeah, it looked like he put fucking flare rounds in a shotgun.
Scared the shit out of me. Do you guys
Yeah,
need some
I can
assistance up there?
Yeah, because they're still being very persistent on not going the correct way.
From what I've heard, they are determined that will kill them.
I might have to bring in something really big if they continue pushing in the wrong direction to push them in the right direction.
Alright, what do you want me to come in as? One of those things?
I really don't know how we're going to push them in the correct direction. Because they're probably just going to take this as a challenge. Because they saw the sheer drops and assumed it was impassable.
They can drop down. Literally. They have not stopped them before countless fucking times when they won't decide to be dumbasses.
They can just hold on to the cliff down as they go. That's what I do as Luther all the time.
Yeah.
Just hold the sides and just kind of slide down.
Okay, yeah, they are opening fire.
I might just grab one of them and jump off.
Yep. Sophie's trying to.
You're being grabbed.
You were not unmuted. Oh wait, never mind. Realize that. Yes. Yes, you are grabbed and pulled off.
Now we fight.
They didn't jump, they got grabbed.
Shit.
Okay, some of them are realizing they can make a way down.
It only took me forcefully grabbing one and ripping them off the edge.
We could have them find some maybe like tracks from the sacred that was running past going in that direction. If they ever get in, like, oh, we need to head back up.
Okay. Quick question, do you know if that dinosaur thing works in desktop?
This model?
Yes.
It can, but you'll need to set it up first. So don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, there
Just
was
that's
a
up
few
and
that's
down.
standing up.
Yep, I'm about to.
Venus is staying up there.
Yeah. Yeah, the people with the guns were all staying up here, so I was just going to see if I could just try to give a motivation and go off.
I was gonna turn in something and push them off if they didn't move.
Yeah. Kind of the same idea.
If they were way too persistent, I was probably going to bring out Jen Moran or something. One of the giant sand whales to casually knock one of them out into the bottom of the abyss. You know?
I thought you were still up there.
Mm-hmm. No, it's just like...
I stayed up for as long as possible because fire everywhere. But
them being really dumb. The fact that they've literally like full free fell before.
Yep. And the amount of times in character we've had people slide down sheer drops before.
Yeah. But today, when you're being literally guided that way, I don't know. I can't do it.
The minds of players are weird.
So
I
which
was more the
direction do you
fact
want
that
them
we were
go
trying to
towards,
take the
Wolfie?
other road.
There
The
is
other road-
no other road. That leads to someplace completely different.
The other road leads to that fucking frozen abyssal place.
So the thing wasn't deliberate, it's just nobody realized it was deliberate.
Yes.
Yeah, it was literally like, get your ass down here and go.
All
You
Herman
can
knows
rock-
is now he hates the birds.
He can rock climb, he can
If you
do...
guys were a little too persistent, I was about to bring an Elder Dragon to knock one of you in.
I was just kind of like, okay, the group wants to head back this way, so...
But you are supposed to be the one that helps us guide the players, not be the problem.
The issue is I was deafened, so how was I supposed to know?
I know.
Deafening bastard.
I kind of had to actually
Again,
hear the group.
Again, I was joking around with
Nah, all
saying
good,
that.
all good.
Nah, it's just them being fucking...
I'll kill you all.
Literally, the motherfuckers free fall sometimes, and then they're like, nah, I'm not gonna do it today.
Listen, having to be NPC, like having to be the guide NPC, we must save my family.
The bandits are coming.
Okay, I'm bringing out some Kestodon.
But yeah, I know. It felt like recently Discord is just super loud when people are talking.
Well, it's probably because of the update.
Oh yeah. God
The
damn
UI
it.
is not any better. Oh, look. Do you want to see better? It's not even walking on my head, it's just static sliding.
Better?
You
Also,
are
I don't know,
not walking still, you are just... Oh, now it's walking a bit.
Also, I
No,
don't
you're
know
good.
if you saw Harm, but it looks like Banji got a 95.75 in this class.
Very nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
He got 95.75 for his class.
Who?
My our other partner, Banji.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah, he's in Hawaii right now on vacay, but what it's basically going to be boiling down to is he's probably going to end up spending a lot more time with everyone because, hey, classes are done.
Yeah. I'm super happy that Bungie got a good grade.
Yeah.
Is that something I see moving over there? Is that clipping or is that a person? No, it's an animal. It's another one of those fucking birds.
Listen, I'm standing here as a deterrent so they don't try and look at the building.
Hold
I'm gonna
on, I'm
do
just
something.
gonna do something just because why not?
Don't do it, please.
I mean, I could light a fire underneath everyone's asses if I
No,
just
I'm just
bring
gonna
out
flip off
Jen
the
Moran.
bird. Just gonna flip off the bird.
You're
So
going to
I'm
give
gonna
bird.
I'm gonna try loading up a map really quick in Invite, just to check it really quick.
Which map?
The steps.
Oh, I already did that. I already checked it. It's
You
good.
check that one with the other one?
With the yeah, when I went to Necropolis, I quickly went to the Asm steps just to double check it. Everything seemed functional. Again, other than the music player in the Necropolis. That's the only problem I saw.
No.
But we'll just use DM avatars since we should have the same song we were going to use anyways loaded on like several of our DM avatars.
Yeah, I'm just
gonna watch the group mainly stick to the. Oh no, they're all following me. Apparently, I'm apparently playing the role of Mother Duck.
Quack.
I mean, when has Herman not been?
Except Leo.
Of course,
is
Leo.
Forgetting to follow.
It's Leo.
That's Leo.
Leo is a free spirit.
Yeah.
He's a special child.
The worm will guide them.
I hate that.
The worm.
The
Actually, I can't
the
tell
worm.
if he's trying to fix something.
Worms.
Oh, he's not fixing something. If anything, he's getting music.
Yep.
Yeah,
all right.
He's adjusting something on probably stream end or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've reached point.
Almost. You guys are pretty much there.
You still
I'll
got.
probably be dropping the map soon. Since
All right. Looks like Leo
Actually-
is just storming ahead.
the further I'm going, the further I'm realizing this is continuing to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It goes.
Oh, is this the end? Or is this just another section of the map?
Continues to walk.
Goes
Yeah,
down
pretty sure
forever and ever.
Pretty sure it's the end of the map there. At least I hope so.
There's a whole giant area.
Mm-hmm.
Is that you?
I'm checking.
Oh wait, that's Wolfie.
The
It's
foggy hot springs area, zone.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah,
continuous.
you can just drop the portal once they get around that corner.
When they
It already looks
Hot
like.
spring
basically
area.
get to it, got it.
Yeah.
So before the hot springs, right?
Yeah, before the hot springs.
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
get the map
Also,
ready.
harm. It's still continuing.
Yeah,
It
no, I
goes-
figured that much out, Wolfie, thank you. I figured it was not going to end anytime soon. This is one hell of a big map. I wish they had movement speed options.
Again,
teleport.
I'm trying to get a hold of these assets so that I can actually like.
Okay, so that's where the group is.
There
So
should be
we're-
desert props in that one pack I sent you from Final Fantasy.
Steps of faith.
Yeah, I just was trying to look for these maps in particular, so I had something to work with.
Trails.
And then
Group.
they'll kick me out.
Because then I
if
could
do something
update these and
stupid.
actually tweak them and make them a little bit better.
Create instance.
Like set the
drop
table on
roll.
fire.
There it is.
And then once I get in this map, I need to do my due diligence and sprint to the other side.
They're talking about apparently there's a thing that has a sign that says no Leos allowed, and Leo's like, what? They had a sign for that? And I'm just like, oh boy.
Oh. Oh.
Alright.
Okay. Alright.
This should be looking familiar to some of the groups who paid attention a long time ago.
How long ago is a long time ago?
You
Do we
remember
start at the
in...
beginning end?
do you want them to start at the very beginning of the bridge? Or
Yeah,
at the
they
spawn
can-
location?
Let's go in there.
To the beginning end.
In the beginning.
Indie.
Abby was like, "Oh God, changing maps again. See you in 15."
In the beginning.
Do you mind sending
Wait,
Abby
hell,
a?
are you?
Yeah, I'll send Abby a link to the next map. Or if she starts sprinting down when she gets... Oh wait, yeah, never mind. My brain just registered that she wouldn't make it before we start. View on website. Yep, let's go.
Yeah, I don't remember.
The players are panicking because big bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, you know what I should do for this area?
87 Rathalos?
Have hate appear for like a minute going good luck.
Oh no, because we'll have her in the next area.
Who?
Well, we should have her in the next area because that's where she's going to be, guarding.
Well, I thought she guards the gate to enter.
I mean, if no one's like fully coming in, it would make sense for her to actually be in the actual city itself.
Fair.
Or they would just
I
end
could
it
hide
here.
behind the gate then and do the song.
Well, it would make more sense for them to find her in the city, patrolling the city.
No,
Because
I
if-
meant it's hide behind the gate so they could hear her humming. But I'm going to copy and then Abby.
Oh. Which Final Fantasy is this from?
14.
So if you don't mind me asking, do they fish? Like, are they good with fishing?
Because I don't think I actually ever made an invisibility toggle on the model, unfortunately.
Yeah. No, they added a lot of nice details like that.
I know it has like the really big bounding box, but which one are you preloading? Or not preloading, loading? Yep. who I was talking about you bringing.
Anything for me to do, or am I just spectating right now?
I will say probably just spectating for right now.
Roger.
Yeah, sorry we don't have much for you.
It's fine. You said earlier you probably wouldn't, so I'm just... Hence why I said I'm hydrating with beer. So...
Alright.
So, are we having them start at the very start?
We'll have them start at the middle, because it'll make more sense to them.
Okay.
Also,
Alright.
tell them to turn off music. I sent you the DM avatar.
So just turn off world audio.
Yeah, turn off world audio.
Roger that.
Already done.
And then we can start having the music start.
Alright,
I got it. Heads up, turned off the world audio.
And world volume down to 0.
Turned off the world audio.
Is there a toggle for that over there, or is it just the slider on?
It's turn off the world audio.
Okay. Didn't know.
Yeah, the group is now panicking because they figured out that means DM music.
Good.
hello. So, is there any questions before we begin?
Are you prepared to suffer?
How badly are we gonna die today?
My lawyer tells me not to tell you that.
Should I suit up battle on the big bridge music in my head?
Do not put on any music. We'll be providing the music for you today.
Oh, what a bunch of babies.
If you have not been informed, just in case, or at least didn't hear because of your panic, make sure you mute the world audio for right now. And, is everyone ready? Cool. You guys basically would have come from that region, the desert, into a mountainous area, and then eventually you would have come from over there all the way to here. So, without further ado, once I fully disappear, count to 5, and you may begin.
You're gonna die.
And just put on Reliquary when you get the
Reliquary?
chance. Yeah.
Ambience?
Yep.
Should be on. But why is it not playing?
Did you hit the play button?
Where's the play button? I literally clicked on Reliquary. That's it.
Oh my god, give me a second.
They're already on the approach.
So did you hit the button that says off?
Off just removes it from the yeah, it just turns it off. It's all under the same parameter, so if I click off, it moves the selection from Reliquary to off. Want me to just do what I first was thinking and just hide behind the gate or somewhere and just have the humming playing?
Yeah, it looks like Flared is going in. Yeah, they're just still walking up towards the gate. Your call.
Yeah, you can just... I'll deal with it soon.
I have some ambient music if you want me to play it.
Yeah, go ahead for right now.
think it's a threat?
Yeah, they're on the slow approach right now.
They are immediately panicking on seeing you, going, let that be a friend, let that be a friend, let that be a friend.
Flared is the only one walking up towards them without any hesitation, along with me. Yeah, they're all getting panicked.
Hi, Gilgamesh. How you doing, bud?
Good to see you again.
Wolfie, turn off the music.
Or are we just gonna get to it?
Oh shit! He's a Juju user! He's a Steam user!
Oh, fuck! Virgil, Virgil, cuts everywhere. Check your foreskin.
I was not expecting this. Very interesting time indeed.
Let me know if they need an extra hand.
Oh, so this is just gonna be like another battle at Big Bridge moment. Oh boy. Let's
I mean,
see.
that character's name is Gilgamesh.
This is true, but that now means that there might be more
Or one
answers
of
to
their-
get out of this.
So is the camera's audio like 2D?
Oh my
or
god!
Yeah, the music is 2D.
No, I meant if I pull up the drone for taking a picture, is that going to be?
Oh no.
Go for it.
No. Picture is not 2D.
We take pictures during combat all the time, even from close up, so you're fine. No one's going to
You
bat
can
an
also
eye.
turn off the sound if you need to. There is a way of doing that.
Is there?
I don't know
It's
if
in
it turns it
settings.
off for other people, because I turn off the visibility for the lens. Other people still see it.
Well, yeah, the lens
audio.
thing is different. The audio isn't.
They're talking about the audio. There's the audio for the drone thing and the audio menu.
Oh, they're just immediately going to town on just what? I gotta love how I'm like right behind and I'm getting shot at.
In fact,
Oh, don't you
Anita,
dare.
You're getting some love there, buddy.
Shots from behind.
Am I getting shot at from behind again?
No.
no, we're
Ember.
directing for Ember.
Oh, right, because I was like, oh, look, if I'm getting shot at from behind from a friendly, that's just gonna be another me glaring at them going, god damn.
No.
Trigger finger
So
moment.
I'm looking from above from where I'm at.
Oh, all good, all good.
Some fire shots from the side.
You know, I don't see them winning this fight.
Herman's just gonna sit there, just disappointed. Raven is just full on going annoying gremlin mode with pistols, I can see.
There's a reason why I make my maps where the NPCs are faster than the party.
Specifically
To
because of
prevent
this kind of
shit like
situation.
that. Because
Stuff
that
from
annoys
behind.
me.
Slides now. Shot from behind again. It's time from Venus.
There is a lot of fire coming from different sides. Oh, yeah, no, hey, whoa, I gotta duck my head on that one.
You know what? That's fine.
To your
You're getting shot from behind?
left. and then right.
I don't know why the group are standing so close when they see a large ranged attack.
In the front.
Hold on, time to jump in here and throw some spins.
That's what you thought, bitch.
Nah, I can still work with this.
Run again.
How can we hit them?
Oh.
Jesus.
Those slashes are really something else, I will definitely admit.
I just love their candy.
Is that him just going in a circle really fast?
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
Fuck!
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Faker.
Ember, let me know if you want me to come Shazuna for this. That's up to you, though.
Feel free to let people know that every time Fire Ribbon tries to go through the wind, he ends up getting the shit beat out of him.
Gotcha. Hang on.
Where even are they? I don't even know where fire is.
Oh, fire's on the outside of it.
There we go. I let them know when to call. Yep.
Oh, they're gone again.
They're fast. Speed.
Oh, I just saw that jump in. Not having that. Just throw a quick slap. Oh, yeah, no, that was a horrible idea.
Yup. Hervin's but like, oh, this is actually giving is giving him a challenge.
No, this is fun. Herman's having fun. Do you know how many normal Urbonian things he had to deal with beforehand before he got involved with more crazier stuff at times? 9 out of 10 things that he had to deal with the Jaegers was mainly normal Urbonian stuff, which was really boring.
Cool, I was already blinked in. Alright.
That was my TV.
Don't break that.
Okay, you're getting shot in the front.
You know what? That's it. I'm gonna leave a negative review on Gilgamesh's LinkedIn.
Oh man, that actually is just that swing. Yeah, you're getting shot at from the side again by Venus.
And, looks like fire next.
Fire's all the way in the back.
Yep. Oop, that still got him.
Gotta wait for the opportunity to rise. There.
Help. I'm sorry, you're not gonna dodge this one.
Yeah, no, I'm not dodging that one. I definitely felt that.
You're getting shot by the bridge where I'm at.
Let's see. Blood vial. Do I have any on me? No. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to go with it how it is.
No, you're getting shot towards the other side.
Oh boy, Raven on the other end.
And taking cover.
Towards your left. Yep.
I hope the boy knows he has to reload.
Yeah, they're being a bit intriguing with it. Oh no, not this again.
Fire's still on the outside.
Because you took cover in the broken one.
Yep.
Tower.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I believe Venus,
Venus is also
stuck on
yeah.
that one.
Yeah,
He is.
Venus is as well.
They both
Venus
are.
is, yeah.
Venus just walked into it.
I don't think they know though. That's the
Anything
thing.
you want me to let them know? Oh, they're not even in Discord.
Yeah, just voice them and tell them that every time they walk through the thing, they're basically feeling like they're getting hit by
Yes.
constant rungs.
After walking through the wind tunnel, you feel like you've been constantly battered and bruised physically.
I would take a dumb idea. Do what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see if I could clothesline them while they're running around. No, never mind. They just came out of it right when I was gonna do it.
Fire again from behind.
Why would they run? I have. Yeah, there's no way they. Oh boy.
You think it's a good time for Shizuna to come in or no?
Yeah, that should be good.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing at this rate. Some of them think it's just healing right in front of the boss. Here's a healing aura. Don't heal in front of the
From
boss.
behind.
Suzuna!
Alright, I'm gonna cut you with extreme speed. Get ready.
Suzuna, this guy stole your sound bits. Kill him.
Is this why you were
being
asking me
extreme
for the
speeded.
thing? Was this why I was asked about the slash? This makes me wonder now.
He has a new slash later.
I see.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you got. Oh, I'm getting beaten into the circle now. Oh.
Dots from the side. There you go.
They're literally shooting at you still. They're going full ham on you with whatever bullets they have on them.
How much ammo does he have?
At least Herman has to reload every single time.
Running off of that Ferris bullet amount.
The Ferris amount.
Coming from behind.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, what you tell?
Any sense where I get that from
What?
portal?
Without even fucking saying a word.
I got beat up a little bit. That should be fine.
Thank you. So, I don't know what was in that tornado, but it hit.
Oh, Charlie horse. Ah, shit.
Thanks for jumping in. I don't know if we could have done without you.
Now, if I was able to do the thing I wanted to do with Herman's blunderbuss, that would be great. The only issue is trying to get it so it does a mix between a semi-shot and a full shot.
You good, Emberham?
That is a good question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any?
I was catching my breath afterward.
No, you're good.
Understandable.
Anything from the note from the portal that you spawned in?
No, it was just him leaving.
Gotcha.
Like, I'll see you all later.
Yep.
Peace the fuck out.
No, there's a very specific reason why he wasn't talking for this one.
Yeah, which was like very odd for at least if she would have picked it up.
I don't.
Yep.
So
I don't think Luther's ever
okay,
met
I'll let
Gilgamesh.
the players know real quick.
I think that was also my first time meeting Gilgamesh.
No, you've met him before. You met him on the other bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, have I?
I can't remember if Luther did.
I don't think I did.
I'll be
Well,
going by.
well, I have all my VODs, so I could probably
Since
check.
they're getting pretty close to the city, I'm gonna go hide and then turn on the humming.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just be right behind the gate.
I was also
so they can't
checking my
see me.
TV when I was getting up again, because like I fucking rock and socked my TV.
Oh god.
I always hit that thing.
Alright. They are all facing towards the gate, right? I should have a huge bounding box, but still.
Here it feels like
God.
piss him off.
The group is looking towards the bridge.
God, I hope I can get cool animations like that for Luther at
Can
some
that
point.
be heard?
Yes.
If you commission me, then I might do it.
I am tempted to, believe me.
But yeah. I keep it vague as possible, at least a little bit. So
No,
at
Wolfie,
least I did my best.
being very
What?
serious, I might commission you once Luther gets to that level of power, whenever that gets that.
Okay.
So how's the party reacting?
Party seems to be showing.
Yes, the music is diegetic. So you can actually say in character, do you hear that humming?
Yeah, that's
Humming, full on chorus.
Yeah, clearly humming.
Humming.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's a little bit of music, but
There's a little bit of humming. It's
Full-
the opposite fucking direction.
Full on Latin
Yeah,
chorus. Is this humming?
Is this humming? Is this a dog staring at a turtle?
Majority of the group just does not care after the fight. They are just full on heading towards from what I'm with my group.
The humming is happening.
The humming.
Yes, the humming.
I think one or two people are also checking the back, just making sure he doesn't try to come back and...
Good!
Understandable.
Smart! Have a rear guard. Always have a rear guard.
The funniest thing about him is every time he does a combat, he will immediately leave the area, and he usually gives something for beating it, but nah, he's got his reasons.
It is different. This one's different, so...
Ember, I'm going to send you the link to the world so you can drop the portal.
Impossible, I fell off the map.
Wolfie, I'm going to send you a link to the world so you can drop the map.
Gotcha.
Or Gooey. I'll send it to you, Gooey.
There you go, Gooey, you have something to do. Congratulations.
Since I don't know if Wolfie can actually make instances. But I know Gooey can.
I made it, I'm alive.
All I know right now is
Right
someone's
at
just
the
looking
gate.
at the...
Yeah.
Make sure it's a Trails of Alterna.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
I also realized something that is a little sick. Katsa's gonna be or Aisha's gonna be so pissed.
I know.
Oh, I feel so bad for her.
The story must go on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got the portal ready. Let me know when to drop now.
Drop it.
Drop it.
Drop it.
And then once all the players go through, I'll be
I can
hopping
sneak
in.
through! I snuck through the gate!
Cringe.
Alright, that's
So
all
is
the
this-
players.
So is this just second Yarnum then?
Kinda.
Electric Boogaloo.
Second Yarnum.
Don't worry
There's
about
second Yarnum and then first Yarnum.
But what about second Yarnum?
We don't talk about second Yardum.
Third thief?
Or as the others called it, Alibaba Yarman.
Well, what about a healing church, y'all?
No. Here is called the Healing Charge.
Oh, we have
Charge.
There's an A in it.
Give me a minute. No, the nose piece on the
Video player error. You can't play.
Yeah.
They was doing it
We're going
yesterday.
to the music off. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
while we're
I'm
here,
gonna
I am going
check.
to massively decrease the cone
Your
size.
chat
one
is
of our
having
other
your player
DM
issues.
avatars should have the same
Okay.
song that we were going
Was
to
the
use
gimmick
anyways.
with
So
that? Was that with the
Okay.
smart lock
If
system?
not,
Was that
I
big
can
was
probably
trying
give
to
you
shoot
mine.
We're
around
gonna
the
check it
target,
and
but
we're gonna check
now
in
that
the
that's
thing
broken,
really quick.
It's just a shotgun and a bad one.
do you want me like literally at the front gate pretty much where they spawn in on the inside? Or do you
Yeah.
want them to try and find me?
Let me look and see if I can fix it.
I'm honestly now thinking Herman's already getting Yardum vibes from the place, so is he going to ask Yardum related questions?
Well,
I don't know.
is he? Is he?
It might not be a horrible idea,
You're-
especially seeing how this place is.
You're the character.
Well, that's why I'm thinking about it.
No, it's just not working at all. It's just not working.
Damn.
That sucks.
They might have done something with the video player system again.
Well, so the DM avatar has the new audio system on it, and it just isn't working. And it was working. That was the one we used last with the other dungeon, and it was working fine.
What specifically is happening with it?
I have the music on, and now it's not playing.
Did you make sure that the audio sources are properly connected to it, or is it literally not been touched since you updated it?
It hasn't been touched since the Halatali dungeon.
So it was working before in the Halatali dungeon, but now it's not.
Now it's not.
Okay. I know one of our many others that we have has the
I'm
music, so
looking
just
at it. I'm checking.
it might
If
not
you
be
want, I can
named
stay
the right
after
thing.
session and take a
There
look.
you go. There you go. That's it.
Oh,
That's
now it's
exactly
working.
the right music.
Yeah, that's working.
Yep, I hear it.
So if you want to come out into the world,
Whom?
Also, if you need to get off, don't stress about getting off. You can always quickly click on anyone's VODs and just catch up like later when you get up. So don't stress about it.
Who? For who?
Just-
towards Ember, but just
Okay.
give her a minute.
Yeah. You should be okay right now, I believe. At least right now. But if combat kicks, you can also just evac or do whatever you need to do. Yeah, take it easy, bud.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm in the map.
Do you want me like right here at the gate? Like standing right here?
I'd say honestly up at the top of the stairs here.
Like right here?
Yeah.
Okay. I presumably would have heard the combat, right? So I would know expect them to come in.
Yep.
How hostile or how much should I try pushing them out of the place?
To be honest, they wouldn't look like pillagers or anything like that, and you would kind of recognize some hunter weapons, so I would say more on the cautionary side.
Okay.
Because for you, it's mostly like keeping things at bay and keeping things from, being a problem here.
Mm-hmm.
But
basically making sure looters stay out.
Yeah, people that have
Disgraceful job.
ill intention. The city itself is. Well, I think your character would probably have registered that the city was ripped off the maps, or because there was no help that ever came.
And then, as we go, you'll just filming in on things you want the players to know, anyways.
Yeah.
So
The Inquisitors left, and then they never came back, and no one else ever came back.
the Inquisitors left. No one came back.
Heads up, Johan's controller's having a little bit of drift, so they might not be here, or they might be having to deal with that for a moment.
That's fine.
Just giving the heads up because they asked. Also, the people want Herman lore, so I will have to give them Herman lore. The public has decided Herman lore.
I didn't vote for this.
Do you want Herman lore?
Don't know. I'll let you know.
Exactly, see? You don't know. Because you don't know Herman.
You know what? Sure, I'm
Shall we
Most of their
get the
time,
players
don't
ready?
care for her.
Peekaboo.
Yeah,
You
let's see.
guys.
Oh, I think Johan just fixed up the stick drift as well.
Probably not, but
I'll send them. I'll send them a video of getting contact cleaner to clean Quest 2 stick drift.
You guys may get them started.
Yep. Whoever wants to tell them to go in can tell them to go in.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, you can.
All right.
All right, I got
We
it.
are.
Oh, never mind.
Okay. They are ready for you guys.
All right. Slow walking. Okay, yeah, no, this is just knockoff Yarnum. I'm sorry.
To be fair, yeah. To be fair, it does make sense because it is one of the blights. It makes sense for it to have similarities to other places.
Yes. Because Bloodborne invented creepy old castle towns.
Yep.
Well, yeah, no, that's just fact. That's just fact. They didn't exist before Bloodborne.
Exactly, that's why I said it.
Even Curse of Strahd ripped off Bloodborne.
Nah. The first one came out on the Atari. What do you mean?
No.
Just
Bloodborne
5
did it
pixels.
first, and then
But-
they invented time travel to go back and make it before it.
Bloodborne on the Atari 2600.
Well, didn't you play the remastered on like the PS1?
Amazing.
I've got screenshots of it. I can go play it right now.
No, Bloodborne card. Bloodborne card.
Oh, sorry, Nightmare Cart now.
Nightmare card.
Anyway, I'm gonna shush.
All right.
What brings you here?
Hi there. We are sent here to investigate and look into something. It is called the Crown Blight.
At being honest, right off the bat.
Well, I could tell you there's at least not much left here. The Crown Blade came and gone a long time ago.
Well, we're hoping to find things that help with the current situation outside where there's more of it.
Yeah, it's also affecting monsters and stuff too. Which is bad.
Not just monsters, people as well are being affected.
I'm aware that it affects people. Well, too aware. You don't seem like looters, so at least I could trust you on that end.
We won't do that, we promise. We're here just to find answers and hopefully a way to help us out here.
Yeah, we also can't have that running amok in most of the Hunterlands.
You mentioned you were sent here on an investigation?
No. Someone that's trying to help us fight against the Crown Blight heard of this place and thought to send us here to look into what's here.
Someone. Alright. So not a guild, just one person.
Just one person.
Well, it figures that they'd strike this place off the map. Figured after a while.
That makes me wonder who the guy is.
Heard bits and pieces about this place, but we didn't know where it was.
I can try to help, but I don't know how much help you're going to find here.
Any help is better than nothing. Appreciate it.
Welcome to the City of the Dead.
Oh, there's
What?
no ghost or anything around, right?
Dead City of the Dead. There's probably
Just
ghosts
corpses now.
Okay. Okay.
Survivor.
You have zombies.
Exactly then.
How much would I be aware it's because of the stone?
You would be very on guard about sharing it.
Understood.
Basically, something in my possession that keeps me alive.
Partially from something in my possession and partially from luck. We'll put it at that and leave it there for now.
Fair enough. Luck is an important skill.
It's not
Don't
like it'll be
mind.
of any use to you anyway.
Yeah, fair. Got another question for you though. Some of the statues outside were holding up interesting spear. Did dragoons used to come here? I believe that's what they were called. What we learned might be wrong.
Let us find a place to sit first.
Of course.
I'll explain more.
Looks like all there.
And this is one of the original cities dragoons came from, yeah.
Hmm.
So more of their training rather than the actual other things.
Did Luther get visions of this place, or
They got audio things or video things of it at one point.
Oh, how long?
And
have
one of
you
the huge
been here
things as well
exactly?
is
Years. I stopped keeping track. A long time ago. Well lit. Wasn't expecting anyone to even remember this place.
Are they surviving? Everything feels dead.
Is this somewhat similar structure or location to Vivi's sanctuary?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very similar to it. Almost identical, except the sanctuary was back before it was dead.
since this place looks similar.
To answer your question of how I'm still alive.
No, there's another way down here.
Okay.
Apologies. Oh, I'm getting tired.
If you need to bail, you need to get some sleep. You still have work, right?
To answer your question
Yeah.
about the spear holders, yes, they are dragoons. The city, well, at least used to, do a large number of the training, even some of the first training for dragoons. Not exactly where they originated.
Oh, they went to the first city of dragoons and I'm not there. Ah!
Cringe.
So, why here exactly? Is do you have like some obligation to be here, or is it just something else?
As one of the last remaining, I must stay. To watch it over until eventually I die.
Well, what's gonna happen to this place if you die?
I don't know.
Either fall apart and turn to rubble, or just get more forgotten. The obvious stuff.
Well, forgive me if I touch a nerve here. I take it wasn't originally called Necropolis, yeah?
It was not.
No. It was not.
Would you share that with them or just shake your head?
I think for now I'm playing more on the defensive side.
Nah, I don't really feel like it.
I barely know you all. Our people, at least used to, not really engage in outsiders at all, so even me letting you into the city is almost disrespecting them.
Would you know about hunters or anything?
Leah with the hard-hitting questions, as always.
I know about your existence.
Okay.
Technically being the one in charge of the majority of this is a senior keeping an eye on a bunch of kids. I'll state this first and foremost. As a member of the old workshop, I apologize for some of the bluntness. I'll tell you're a little bit tense from that I understand from similar understandings. Yes.
I don't know.
That I can understand.
I have so many questions about dragoon stuff. God damn it. I'm gonna morb. It's gonna happen. I'm morbing.
What happened right before the blight began? Something had to have. Yes. Do you even remember that?
Being asked what happened before the blight to cause it. Was this city attacked by, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Not right now. But it was attacked. I'll leave it at that. From there,
I
the
see.
blood spread.
I'm assuming you're not gonna tell us exactly who attacked, but
Oh, I need to go back through and write down all the info. I need to go through my VODs. Fook.
It was. I just like. I love the idea of it being a situation of like, it certainly was fucking something.
Yeah, Herman feels right at home. Holy shit. Townspeople that are not really helpful at times. Yeah, this is like right up Herman's alley. Perfection.
It will forever be here, as long as I'm alive.
Are you a carrier?
Look at my eye. You tell me.
I see.
So you've overcome it then?
We need to know.
She has the Sharingan. I can't believe it.
I guess so. I'm not one of the corpses.
True, and most of all other things we've heard, most things either overcome it and become stronger, but then other things happen, or they just die.
Did you adapt to it?
You need to repeat.
Did you adapt to it?
I guess so.
But where we
guess
are
that
right
wouldn't
now.
be for. Oh, go ahead.
Yes.
It's not uncontrollable yet, but the disease can rapidly go from 2 people to everyone. Was there any insight into how it spread? Was it airborne, waterborne, foodborne, blood?
It turned people mad. Made people less of people and more of creatures. Spread that way.
Like when they attacked people?
Yes.
Was there any progress made into figuring out how to slow it down, other than just calling the infected some sort of medicine or something?
There's 2 options you can actually say if you wanted to. You could openly say there was 1 person sent away and they never came back. Because in her eyes, she doesn't know.
I mean, we've been kind of.
Would she know she's been sent away, or would she been told that she deserted them?
So we would have been told that they were a heretic that destroyed their beliefs.
Really found any.
Gotcha.
And was banished or hunted. So in her eyes, it would have been seen as either A, she left to go get the medicine and
kind of just
destroyed their values.
There's 1 person who left. My people had a harsh way of looking at people who leave.
Yeah,
Once you leave, you're a heretic.
yeah, I'm tired. I'm probably gonna head out for the night.
Yeah, you go get some sleep.
Yeah, sorry, I can't stay up more.
But one
This
person
week, actually these past 2 weeks, have just been kicking my ass. I'm just exhausted most days.
It's
Get its
fine.
ass back.
Get some rest.
I'm trying, trust me. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.
Talk to you later, bud.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
y'all.